7.
Yeah, it's clobbering time.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast.
Hey yo, from the halls of justice to the temple of doom, the space wizards return and earn a sonic the boom. Pulling swords from stones, throwing rings into volcanoes. Water full of witches, I'm inevitably Thanos. Voltron made a lions, Wakanda with a panther. Walker Mars, Darker Manhattan, Spock and for an answer. Live long and prosper, the force will be with you always. No work in all plays, shining like blood-filled hallways. Come and play with us, we all float down here. Say your name 3 times and we hopefully appear. Team full of psychics, super soldiers and weirdos. Some people call us sidekicks because we hardly heroes.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to movies, TV, and everything geek-related. I'm your host, Buddy.
Second mic checking in, Daniel Scalardo, Dilly, LaDonathan Jenkins, a.k.a. Eldon Hubbard. I'm back.
This is 7th mic checking in, Cheese Whiz, a.k.a. TT, a.k.a. Tater Tot.
No. Cheese. Cheese Whiz, the cheesiest of cheese, the stinkiest of cheese, the smelliest of cheese, and the final, the loser of the podcast.
The goddess of Gouda.
I am not
The from under cheese from deep down under. Did you ever see what the cheese is cooking? Did you ever see Suicide Squad? Remember how like he lives in that little like just dungeon?
Yeah.
That's cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Living in the dungeon.
I do, because, honestly, most people have never seen my house or been there.
Yeah.
I don't invite people over.
Right.
All right. Welcome to episode 247. The date is 1/28/21. It's the second to last day. Or no. We're getting close to the end of January. This will be our last show in January.
In this January.
If you're new to the show, go to hardlyheroes.com. You can find our bios, all about us, pictures, sayings about some of the sidekicks, all the goods.
You can find out about a Jad-Ad if you want.
Yeah, that.
That's right. Sanctioned.
Yeah, and, you can find all about our special sponsor where we record the show here at Sector 7, where you fly your style.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. You do fly your style here.
So
if we want to go into real quick, we can get this out of the way.
Yeah, just
Word
get
from
it
our
in.
sponsor.
A word from our sponsors. Why you acting like a bia. So Sector 7 Salon, as you guys all know, is the newest, safest salon in Sacramento. This is what Logan and I have come up with. Tony Stark, all the Batman even, so many superheroes, their superheroes are not like superheroes that they got from like gamma rays. Okay. It's something they learned. They're smart. They engineer it. They build it. And that's what we feel here at Sector 7. Okay. Is like, if you want superhero or if you want superpowers, you got to learn it. You got to build it. Okay. Here we've got humidity that helps with virus. What is it called? Spreading.
Yes.
We have upper UV air systems that sanitizes the air. We're super, super safe. We're super COVID conscious. Even in the studio here, we're like more than 6 feet apart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
More than.
We take it super serious here.
If you build it, they will come.
That's true. So it's a nerdy salon. It's a geeky salon. It's a safe salon.
And
that's what
it's an awesome place to record a podcast.
Absolutely. So if you guys know anybody that's looking for a hairstylist or a stylist looking for a job, a safe place to work, please send them our way. All of our, we have a website, sector7.com. All of our socials on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram are at Sector 7 Salon. Okay, let's see what's on the docket today, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
everybody.
Thank you. All right, so we got all streamed up, which actually we're really more just like we're not gonna be talking about what we're streaming. We're talking about a new trailer that has all the buzz.
The new trailer did stream.
That's true. We streamed it.
We streamed the trailer
On YouTube.
so that technically it's streamed.
That's true. We streamed it.
Yeah, you know what else you can stream on YouTube?
Hardly Heroes.
Hardly Heroes, but also you can go a little deep dive and you can find Cheese singing in a mirror to Straight Up Now Tell Me, do you really want to love me forever? Oh, oh, oh.
Am I caught in a hit and run? Okay, you guys, this is so funny that you said this. So if you guys want to see Cheese from it's got to be 15 years ago or more. 15 years ago, I'm in the bathroom by myself singing into a hairbrush. So all you have to do is go on YouTube and search Sheila, but you have to spell it right. You have to spell it Sheilah. Sheila sings straight up. If you Google that, I'm the first one that pops up. You'll see me. It's a really like terrible quality video.
It's so funny.
And I'm like dancing and I'm singing, and I didn't understand what YouTube was when I posted this, and I didn't realize it was still going to be on there 20 years later. So enjoy that.
Give it a
And
watch.
if you watch it, please, Chris Neal, go watch this. Watson,
Skylar.
Sonny, Schuler, Johnny, Katana, everybody. You guys need to watch this, okay?
So good.
And I need to
Her
know.
hairbrush mic skills are money.
Honestly, like my straight up dance, because I go like, I put my hand straight up when I say straight up. It's like a
for
dance
sure.
move, right?
Right, straight up.
Straight up. It's honestly, it's even fun for me to watch because I'm like, well, why? But just why? Is
I
all
was
wanna-
always hoping she would end up on like Tosh.0 or something. He's just ripping her a new one.
What's funny is like I could post something on TikTok and get like 300 views in like 2 seconds. This has had 300 views over like 20 years.
Yeah.
So
It's not the most popular video on YouTube.
No.
You might
but
say.
it is the least popular video on YouTube.
Right.
It's one view a year.
YouTube is actually trying to give it back
Yeah.
at this point.
They're like, we don't want it. Please take it down.
They're like, this cheese is too stinky.
It's stale.
Yeah.
It's got a rind on it.
A moldy rind.
Okay, so we also have a Sprinkle Me Some Conspiracy where we dig into a conspiracy with cheese. We have a Make It Better. We have Dilly's Gaming Corner, and we do have some Sidekick Mayo.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about this trailer that we streamed, buddy.
So, Godzilla versus Kong is all the rage. I feel like everybody's talking about it right now. I am not excited about this movie. I could care.
That trailer
I
did-
can care at
What?
all about this movie.
That trailer
Yeah.
didn't get you any pumped. When he right hooked Godzilla?
Yeah, we haven't seen that before. Like it's
Best
our-
clip of the movie right there.
Yeah, they gave you all the best parts of the movie that you just watched. And I feel, and tell me if I'm wrong, I feel the reason why everybody's like, oh my God, this movie's going to be amazing. It's so good. Name the last big blockbuster movie we've had. Everybody is starving for a blockbuster movie because we haven't had any. And, you know, we've got no Marvel movies come out. We've got no Top Gun, which we were supposed to get in 2020. We've been waiting for a big blockbuster movie, and we're just waiting. And they even did like Godzilla Skull Island. Nobody really,
Garbage.
yeah, nobody cared about that one. And then there was
Was it Jack
another
Black
one.
in that or something? I mean,
Yeah, they
Just
did
terrible
another
movies.
one.
No, but I think nobody really. I mean, there's some people obviously that care about Godzilla, but you're getting both of the fandoms, Godzilla and King Kong. That is what makes it.
They already made this dope movie, and it's called Pacific Rim.
right.
Way better, dude.
Yeah.
Robots
Yeah.
versus like the kaiju, but like these crazy monsters. They already made this movie, and they made it way better.
Right.
I mean, the second one kind of sucked, but
Both movies suck. I mean, let's just be honest. Like the King Kong movies, terrible.
yes.
Now the trailer looked great. It looks awesome. Like it makes me want to see it. But I already know from the last Godzilla movie that it's gonna blow.
Yeah.
Like the last one, I was like, oh, the King of Monsters, whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be sick. Like this is gonna. It was one of the worst movies I think I've ever seen. It was just like a snooze fest, just garbage, straight up. And I feel like this is just gonna be the same.
Right.
You know, I hate to say it. Like it looks cool, but it's not gonna slap.
No. You're excited about it, Cheese?
I think it looks cool. Like I was telling you guys earlier, is that I've never seen any Godzilla movies. I obviously know Godzilla, but I've never seen any King Kong movies either.
You didn't even see that one way back in the day with Tom Hanks's kid, and remember it takes place in like the in like the
King
30s.
Kong movie?
Yeah.
Wasn't that Skull Island?
No, this one came out in like the early 2000s.
Oh.
It was with Jack Black and the Tom Hanks' son.
Okay.
Wait,
It was
so who,
weak.
Tom Hanks?
No, I saw that one. It was
That one was
horrible.
trash.
Right.
Okay, wait. But is King Kong
And it's got
and
another
both
actress in
Godzilla,
it.
they're like older, right?
Yeah. I mean, they had
King Kong too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They had the
Well-
old school King when he climbs the Empire State
Yeah.
Building with the lady in his hand, right?
And he was probably
the
like a
airplane
puppet or
smashed in the air.
something.
Right. I mean, probably like from maybe the 40s or 50s or so.
And those
Godzilla
are
wasn't
good.
bad in the 90s. That one they did with where he's in New York, remember? And then they're in Madison Square
with
Garden.
Broderick? Matthew
Yeah.
Broderick?
And remember, he's in Madison Square Garden with all the eggs. and stuff.
Maddoxkins, yeah.
Maddoxkins.
For sure. Maddoxkins.
I love Madison Square.
I mean, that was probably one of the last like decent.
But I felt
Godzilla
because
movie.
we had, like, it was the first time we had CGI catch up to these movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't two guys in a suit doing the move that Cheese got all excited about, that big hook.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, we've seen this movie and it's just like, I don't care. You're going to show me all the best parts in the trailer. And then I'm going to go see the movie and be like, seen that.
Look,
seen
the
that.
reason the right hook works is because it's dope every time it happens.
I'm about to right hook you.
And we also had Rampage. Let's not forget about that. I mean, this is
Yeah.
like basically the same thing. You got you have the monkey again with King Kong. You have like another dinosaur or whatever. It's the
Yeah.
same. It's the same crap.
Now, there's rumors going around the internet, and now that everybody's given their opinion, I wanted to see what you would think about this. And Cheese, I don't know if it really means anything to you, but they're saying now with the multiverse being so big that they're talking about making Pacific Rim and this Kong versus Godzilla in the same universe, so that maybe they would bring in these robots that could fight. That'd be pretty dope.
What?
Because Pacific
That's
Rim.
too much.
No, I mean we're in the time of the multiverse. Like, you're gonna see so many multiverse things, not just in Marvel, but every property now that Marvel's kind of opened up the floodgates. You see DC's doing it. Everybody is going to jump on this wagon because what it does is it opens up the door to all of their old properties that people have nostalgic for and bringing them back in. I just think before nobody could have believed that this would actually work. And now that Marvel's kind of been like, hey, Marvel did it. Okay, we can do it.
Right.
So and I'm not
Well, I
saying
was
this
kind of
is
asking
real.
Dilly, like, does Kong and Godzilla even live in the same universe?
Yes.
I don't think they do.
I thought they, because they've fought before in other movies.
They have.
Yeah, like in an old movie, like Godzilla versus Kong, like that's a thing.
Or did they come out like at the kind of the same time? Like Godzilla's from Japan and
See, I've seen like Godzilla versus like Mothra and like the
Maybe I'm
three-headed
wrong.
I don't know. You could be right. I'm not sure if they've. So you're saying this is like a reboot, basically, of some of the old like matchups.
Well, yeah, I mean they've never made a movie, you know what I mean? But it's definitely been like a thing.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know, dude. I just don't care.
Fact checkers, please.
Yeah, please write in. I just don't care. I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
I don't,
Right.
It's gonna suck.
dude. It's gonna be so bad.
I don't feel like it's gonna be that bad. And you know
I
what?
feel you're only saying that is because there's nothing else to see right now.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is it could be good for us because, it might be good because we haven't seen shit. So, maybe our expectations are really low. Like, we're not coming off of a Marvel movie that's obviously way bad or way better. So we could enjoy this movie for what it is without having these other movies to compare it to.
No, and that might be good for them because I am starving to go to the movie.
Right.
And this is a movie you'd have to see in like the theaters. I don't think it'll do as well from home. But kind of on those coattails, that was something I did want to ask is Marvel's got to start pushing these movies out.
Right.
If you really think about it, we're almost getting to the point that Black Widow is a year behind of when it should have came out.
Right.
Like their timeline is kind of running out. So what I wonder is if they put it on Disney Plus and you got to pay money for it, you going to do it?
Hell yeah.
Are you looking at me with that question?
Yeah, well, I know Cheese will pay for it because
And I Probably not, because I don't really like specifically Black Widow. I don't really care about seeing that. I don't really care about that part of the storyline, just personally. But
that's
it
why
might
I
be
think
cool,
they
something
won't.
cool to watch. But I'm not gonna like rush out and.
But you think they'll put it on there and charge you more money?
Oh yeah, like they did with Mulan.
Yeah.
Because that movie cost them a buttload to make, and if you think about it, that is hard. They're not going to recoup that money just putting it out. Like, it's kind of crazy that Warner Brothers is just like, hey, here's HBO Max has all of our 2020 movies that are coming out for 2021. Like, here you go.
Right.
I mean, obviously, there's some other stuff that's getting held, but
So-
they pretty much gave them their whole library
Right. So what do you think? They're just going to hold it until they can release it, like
in the theater.
theatrically?
But it's coming to the end. I mean, how much farther can they push it back? Because they have so many other movies in the pipeline.
Right, so then it kind of backlogs things.
Yeah, and then what are you putting them out every other month?
Right.
You know, it doesn't give them much breathing room in between.
Right, because what you need with the Marvel movies is to put them out and let them like make their money. You don't want to put one out too soon or your
rush it.
encroachments.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody thought this would last that long. But Australia, they're open completely now. No masks. No, nothing. Movie theaters, everything's
Are their
open.
numbers just down?
Done. You know, like they're just not worried about it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's back up. It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just something I'm like, I just want to get in the movie theater again. I know none of you guys have saw Tenet. I really wanted to talk about that. If you've seen it, message me because
I think that just came out on. Is that on Redbox now?
Is it?
Yeah.
I'd love to talk about it
Have to
maybe
do
when you
that.
guys watch it.
Who did that one again?
Oh my gosh. Why
Tiki
am I-
Watiki?
No, Christopher Nolan.
That's right, Nolan. The Knowles.
So,
Nolskis.
Knowleskies.
no, that's where I'm at. I think that movie's gonna suck.
Yeah, it will.
I literally feel you've seen everything good that's in the trailer.
Okay, look, this is why
It might be good for you. 'Cause
I
you
think I'm gonna
know,
like it.
You have no expectations. Like I'm going in with a negative attitude because they've all just been trash. But there could be a slight chance that this is better. But
Well, I
probably
think
not.
what for me, like my expectations are non-existent, and also I don't feel like I pick apart movies like you guys. I'm just there for the entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know, but I think where I'm upset is Pacific Rim was so good.
Right.
And that was what I've always wanted these movies to be. Because, dude, they were just wrecking shop. And I just feel like, you know, you see the city and Tokyo in the trailer and everything's bright and colorful.
Mm-hmm.
And please, why does everything have to be Stranger Things? Let's get the kids from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
We
put them in
forgot to mention
Ghostbusters.
No,
Let's put them in
So
King
11
Kong.
11
Let's
is
put
in the
them in
trailer.
this.
She
Brother, for one, calm down with that because that's what happens when there's a new hot actress. It
No.
has
It's
nothing to do with
kids.
Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
like
It's
I don't
kids.
want to see Wolfhard in anything.
You guys,
at all.
that is just what happens. There's not a lot of good kid actors. They just blow up. They go and they do it every single time. Every single
What
time
other
there's a new
kids?
kid.
What
I,
other
I
kids?
could name them all if I knew what their names were, but they burn out once they're not kids anymore, and then they never act again. I don't know what their names are, but they do it all the time.
No, dude,
Bro, I don't want to see Finn in another movie.
Look,
like
I'll
he
tell
was
you-
in Ghostbusters. He's in like
No,
the scary
Thank you.
movie.
He was
Hey,
in
sucks.
All right, he was in It. He was in
Right.
he was in
Like, enough.
Ghostbusters. He
Right.
was in
He's also in another scary movie. I forget the name.
But
of
that's
it.
what I'm saying. He's been in like 4 or 5 things within 2 years,
That's
3 years.
what
It's just
happens.
like too much.
He's also
too
in
much.
a rock band.
You guys, it's not because it's not just Stranger Things has invented this.
No, it's exactly like
There's 5
what
kids in that
Stranger
movie.
Things has done is it's like, hey, let's just reshoot the 80s with a bunch of kids. Everything is like, hey, let's just redo it with the same kids
No, that's not
in the
what's
80s.
happening.
That's exactly what's happening.
That is literally not what's happening. It's just that they're making movies and they're casting an actor that you're super familiar with. And there's
No.
not, yeah,
It's
that's
the
no. You're just
same-
like, oh, I see him all the time. It's like you see, how many things do you see freaking Tom Cruise in? It's just
He's doing the same movies. He's done Mission Impossible and
there's a
freaking
pool of actors.
Jack Ryan
There's
or
a pool
whatever.
of actors.
What the hell's that
That's it.
stupid?
Yeah, it's not Jack Ryan, but it's
But
something
it's
like
so
that.
dumb. But that's just it.
Reacher.
But I'm saying
Jack Reacher.
You're telling me there's no other kid actors
Reach
out
Around.
there to use? There's plenty of kid actors
You're telling me
out
there's
there.
no other actors that could play these stupid roles that Tom Cruise plays? Yes, there is, but,
but
he's what's hot.
No, he is what's going to bring people, and people are like, I'm a Tom Cruise fan. Nobody's like, I'm an 11 fan.
Of course there's people that are
That you're saying there's droves and droves and droves of people. Tom Cruise has been acting for 30 years. You're telling me there's not a huge chunk of people like, I'm just going to go see Tom Cruise?
Look,
you're telling me 11 has that many followers?
Yes,
no,
for one,
she
her
doesn't.
name is
She's
Millie
huge in
Bobby
Canada.
Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Okay, for one,
Millie
that's her
Bobby
name.
Brown.
And two, yes,
Millie Bobby Brown.
that's what I'm saying is like there's not a ton of actors in this age. There's 5 of them on the show, so you're going to see a bunch of them as they get more famous in more movies because guess what? They're an actor.
No.
But
They
guess what?
act
We
in
only see
movies.
2 of those people in
Yes,
movies.
only 2.
Only
None
2.
of the other kids.
I know. Where's the love for Dustin or whatever?
Yeah.
his
He
name
doesn't
is?
have any teeth.
Well, there's there's
What
something
do you mean
for him
he
out
has
there.
teeth? What are you talking about? You're telling me that's why he's not getting jobs? He has teeth.
No, he
Dude,
doesn't.
What a
he
tooth
ha-
shamer!
He has some kind
You're a
of
tooth shamer.
Are you a denture shamer?
He shows them in the second season. What are you talking about?
Those are fake teeth.
So you're saying that he can't act because he doesn't have
Steve
teeth?
Austin. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying that's
No.
why.
Shamer.
That's
Thank
why
you.
he doesn't get cast because he has to
Poor
wear
kid.
dentures, bro.
So that...
And he's
wow.
not as cute as the other ones. That's why.
Oh, are you joking me? What's
The
his name
truth
is
comes
Uggo.
out.
Mike?
Yeah, dude.
Seriously,
Super
he's probably
Uggo.
the.
ugliest of
I
them all.
mean, I'm not, but yeah, I would say
You're not
he's probably
what?
the least attractive
not
one
what?
of the
He's
kids.
super Uggo, dude.
Like, attracted to men or whatever. But yeah, like, come on, where's
Look,
the love
I
for the
don't
rest
even
of
know
the
why
crew?
you're trying to fight with me on this. I'm not trying to fight with you.
you are trying to fight
I'm
with
just
us.
saying that when an actor is new on the scene, they typically get a bunch of movies.
No, but
It's
how
not
all the
specific.
same.
And
to
why
Stranger
is he so
Things.
popular? Like, come on,
Who?
hate it.
Who?
Finn Wolfhard or whatever the hell.
I can't, dude. It's literally
I want to
all
punch.
we're doing is Stranger Things, like
Yeah.
Ghostbusters. Kids in the 80s taking something over. That's all it is.
Name another movie that did that.
What besides
The Goonies.
No, I mean after Stranger Things, they made a kids 80s movie taking over things. Tell me another one after Ghostbusters.
There's other ones.
No,
I just
there's
can't
not.
think of them.
Ghostbusters-
I'm pulling a Sheila. There's
No.
some, but I just can't think of it
No,
right now.
You're just Ghostbusters did do that. They bit off of Stranger Things 100%. The rest of
Yep. I was just about to say.
they were remaking a movie.
Yes, but exactly. What did they do? Let's pull the kids from
Yep.
Stranger Things.
God damn it.
Exactly what they did. Because why? Because Stranger Things was hot. So what they
No,
do
listen to
is they're
me.
like, hey, they made money doing something. Let's do the exact same thing.
Listen, when
Let's just carbon copy it
when they
and
made
change the names a little
when
bit.
they made the original It, they were probably picking kids who were really popular right then to be in their damn movie because that's what you do with a movie.
It was a TV. It was a TV movie. These kids.
I'm not gonna
were
fight with
yeah,
you
because you
anymore.
know I'm
I'm not
right.
gonna fight.
Because you know I'm right.
We're 23 minutes in. Okay, we need to move on.
You just know I'm right.
You just got cheesed.
She's just once she can't look at any perspective. She's got to dig her heels in and be like, "You're wrong. I'm right. Both of you are stupid." And then everybody
Dilly,
just talks crap about you.
Did you have
but
something to s-
Katana?
I was a baseball shamer.
Thank you,
She's hated that.
because it's true.
All right,
It's
let's
just it's too low. It sounds like I'm saying
you
it
guys have gotten way off track.
personally.
Let's write this
Because
shit.
you are a baseball shamer.
Okay, our second segment, God, is sprinkle me some conspiracy.
Sprinkle it.
Now, I'm actually bringing back an oldie but a goodie,
Sprinkle.
and
me.
I'm bringing it
Sprinkle me.
up because I actually don't believe in conspiracy theories very much. I think the only reason I believe this is truth. This is my truth. The only reason I think the government would lie to you or any like major company or any conspiracy is for money. That's the only reason I think there is. Like the reason I feel like the flat earthers is like there's just like get your life together, because I'm like there's no money in making people believe that the earth is round when it's really flat. There's no money in that. Okay? No one's making money on lying to you about the earth being round. So it's not it's not real, bro. But if there's money to be made, okay, maybe. So what I love about conspiracies is like when stuff comes out to like prove a conspiracy wrong, and that's why I'm bringing this one up.
Let it rip.
So this is about the Kennedy assassination, right?
Okay.
I love this one with the grassy knoll, the shooters on the knoll, the second shooter. So, but while I did want to bring some stuff up, because while I was reading about it, I learned some stuff about this. So we all know that on November 22nd, 1963, President Kennedy was assassinated. He was struck by 2 bullets. He was 46, bro.
That's about your age.
No. So Lee Harvey Oswald, we all know that, Oswald, was arrested for the assassination of the president, and 2 days later, this is what I didn't know, Oswald was killed.
Patton Oswald?
No. Lee Harvey Oswald.
Okay.
He was killed on live television. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
During the parade or whatever.
So what? No.
It was during like he was in his car, right?
No.
No.
Well, he wasn't even
What you
listening to
talking
me.
about, Willis?
She's talking about
Did I
the
miss
shooter.
So the guy who got arrested for the assassination,
Okay.
Lee Harvey Oswald, was killed on TV 2 days later.
Okay, got you.
And it was, so this is what I did know. The shooting of Lee Harvey Oswald, the man accused of killing John F. Kennedy, he was killed by Jack Ruby so he was killed 2 days later on the 24th. On broadcast live television was accidentally it wasn't accidentally. They were filming him being like arrested and stuff. Somebody stepped out of the crowd, shot him.
Right.
And it's believed to be the first known human killing on television.
It was the first snuff film.
It was the first one.
Wow.
So they were just filming him being arrested, and someone straight shot him, and he died on live TV.
Yeah, because they were like bringing him through like a crowd of people,
Right.
from what I remember.
Right.
And then
You're right.
Ruby like kind of just stepped out
Yeah,
with
just
a
stepped
pistol,
out
and they just shot him.
and just shot him.
pretty much point blank.
Yeah.
I think.
And killed him, like right there on TV. And people were just watching it. I mean, just imagine how many people are watching this
Well, that's why they have a delay on television now.
because of that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so a lot of people believed that Oswald did not act alone. That's why the 2 shooters on the grassy knoll, because people were saying like there was no way that he could have shot Kennedy from where he was, because Kennedy there's no way I'm laughing about this. This is not funny that John F. Kennedy was assassinated, but there's a comedian called Bill Hicks. Have you guys ever
No.
you guys he talks about the assassination, and he kind of like hits his head like from the back.
Oh God.
It's really funny.
Terrible.
It's really, I know. It's like
And you guys say I'm bad.
but it's like, but he talks about the assassination. Like he kind of, he's talking about how people wear crosses for like Jesus or whatever. And he's like, that's like wearing like a rifle necklace in
Like a bullseye.
like in memoriam of John F. Kennedy, where you're like, hey, we love you, John F. Kennedy, but like the gun shooting or whatever. It's like wearing a cross is kind of like, why are you wearing that? It's anyway.
What's your gun noise again?
I thought you were calling the kitty or a dog.
Yeah.
Pew 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 pew. What's the like rifle noise?
No.
Okay. Anyway, so everybody, so there was this whole conspiracy that there was other shooters. So, the Warren Commission has now created an investigation to investigate the incident and concluded that Oswald acted alone.
Oh, of course.
So the long-held conspiracy theory
no
that
foul
John F.
play.
Kennedy was shot by a second gunman on the grassy knoll is wrong. According to a new analysis of video footage of the shooting published in this journal, the results support the official autopsy finding that JFK suffered a gunshot wound caused by the same type of rifle that was owned by Lee Harvey Oswald. fired from the vicinity of the Texas School Book Depository building located behind the motorcade. So basically, that conspiracy has been debunked.
Debunkles?
A while back, there was this kid on TikTok. I don't know if you saw that, but he was like, "You guys," he's like, if something happens to me, upload this video. And he was like showing another clip from the shooting.
Shut up.
Like from a different angle. Because the way that they show it, you don't really see the front seat passenger. But this video that he found, it shows like the passenger in the front seat, basically. Like it shows him like kind of like turn back, and then the bullet hits him. So it almost looks like it comes from a different direction.
Right, from the grassy knoll?
Yeah, like besides the grassy knoll. It was like this angle that was never seen before, basically, and this kid like found it online, and it was like viral maybe like a month or two ago. But
do we know if it's like legitimate?
I don't know, but I mean, to this day, there's obviously still people bringing up conspiracy theories about it.
Well, because that's an interesting. I'd like to see this video because what they're saying is the book depository was behind the motorcade. Because if you watch the video, John F. Kennedy is hit from the back of the head with the bullet. So if the video you're talking about...
Right, it comes from the front. It looks like it comes from the front because right before the bullet hits, like the passenger reacts to like the gunfire. You know,
well,
it's just a different angle.
No, but and that's like, that would support the grassy knoll because the grassy knoll was supposed to be like in a different area. Well, I don't know. That's an interesting... Because I don't know where the grassy knoll was supposed to be in comparison to the motorcade.
To the scene.
Have you
I think it was off I thought it was off like to the right. I could be wrong.
No, I think you are correct. Have you guys seen the video of him being shot?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? I can't really watch it as like Jackie Onassis like tries to climb out of the car. It's just like terrifying. But like people were just watching this shit on TV. Like just imagine you're watching your president do some shit. And then it's just
clapped.
It just gets clapped, dude.
It's crazy, huh?
I just feel like shit like that doesn't happen nowadays.
I doubt
well, yeah,
he had to have acted alone. The government would have had anything to do with anything like that, ever.
But why would they?
They wouldn't.
I mean, unless there's money involved
or power, perhaps.
I know, but wait, has any president been assassinated by the government, or is it always just some like crazed fool?
Well, they always say it's a crazy fool.
You know, I feel like you're like you're out of the Zoolander movie right now, where like every political assassination was done by a male model,
hand model.
You're J.P. Pruitt.
I created the piano necktie, people.
I'm not saying that the government doesn't. I'm sure the government does some shady stuff.
Oh no.
But murdering people?
I mean, right? Never.
You know, like why though? Like what was JF Kennedy doing? Just being young and cute? What's up?
Mm-hmm. That was it.
He was a good looking cat.
Probably the best looking president.
You know what? I'm actually just started reading a book written by the Secret Service man that was assigned to Jackie Onassis. And he was there the day of the shooting, like, because he's always with her, because he was her, like, bodyguard. So he was there during the shooting. I haven't gotten to that part of the book yet, though.
Wow.
Fill us in when you get there.
I will.
Follow up.
What I like, you know what this conspiracy, okay, I've just realized.
Circle back to this, if you wouldn't mind. Just circle back.
This is what I've realized what needs to happen to this Sprinkle Me Some conspiracy. I need to find a conspiracy that I don't believe in, because I don't believe in any of them. I need to share it with Dilly. Dilly needs to gather his thoughts, because I feel like me and Dilly are on complete opposite.
I love a good conspiracy theory.
And I feel like you're looking for reasons for it to be true, and I'm like absolutely looking for reasons for it not to be true.
Right.
And I feel like what we need to start doing is investigating that, because I'm just like, no. And you're over there like, but it could be.
I mean, the government would never do that. Right? I mean, they would never.
No,
Unlike
why would
like lie to the people, they wouldn't do that.
why would they though?
Never.
But not in that capacity. They're only lying to you so they
Look,
can
I'm not trying to get knocks on my door, so that I can't say anything more. That's all I can say.
Okay.
I'm like Switzerland.
I know, buddy. Do you even do you believe in any conspiracy?
No.
But do you believe so strongly that they're absolutely not true like I do?
I mean, people are going to believe what they want to believe.
Yeah. So you are Switzerland.
Yeah. I have no fight in this game.
Okay. So moving on, Dilly.
Where are we moving to?
If we can. We got our other segment, third segment.
We going DGC?
No. Make it better, bro.
Oh.
Make it bets.
Make it better.
But I want you to lead this one.
You guys want me to lead with this?
Yeah.
I'm the leadoff hitter. So who's batting cleanup on this one?
Buddy.
Buddy?
Clean up.
All right, so here we go. Make it better, Golden Girls edition.
What? You can't make that better?
Yes, you can. So the Golden Girls came to an end when B. Arthur, a.k.a. Dorothy, chose to leave the series. In an hour-long series finale, which aired May 1992, Dorothy meets and marries Blanche's uncle, Lucas, Leslie Nielsen, and moves to Hollingsworth Manor in Atlanta. Sophia is to join her, but in the end, she stays behind with the other women in Miami. Okay, that's how it ended, right?
Okay.
Because B. Arthur was leaving the show.
Okay.
So here's how it should have really ended.
Okay. I
right?
love it. Wait, can you tell me how many seasons it went for? Or do you know?
Because she's just gonna leave. What kind of ending is that? That's not one of the girls leaves and the rest just one's supposed to go and then they just stay. That's no ending.
Right. And especially for the four to be together for so long.
This friendship that's been blossoming over all
she's
these
just
years.
Bye.
You're I'm out for a man and y'all can just stay. What kind of ending is that? So let's wrap this thing up with a bow on it,
okay.
right? So here's how I rewrote the ending of Golden Girls. Okay. So Blanche.
Oh, I love Blanche.
That dirty little heathen.
I love her.
Little cougar.
She's a hella cougar. You would sleep with her, I bet.
So
anything.
he would.
He would.
So
dude.
Blanche decides that she's going to take the girls on a casino cruise.
Okay.
Right? Right? Okay. While at the roulette table, Blanche, Rose, and Sophia start mingling in with some wealthy men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
Blanche is doing her thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Meanwhile, Dorothy has a romantic encounter with another female socialite.
I love it.
Okay?
I'm loving this.
Because Dorothy was...
She was definitely...
You always kind of had an idea.
100% a lesbian.
You know what I mean? So she does her thing. She meets an acquaintance. Long story short, Blanche ends up hooking up with this really rich guy, that she met originally from the roulette table, right? So they get married, and she moves in with the husband into a very nice golf community in Florida. And she has all the girls all come along, and they all live happily ever after in the golf resort.
And Dorothy's there with her
Everybody's
woman?
there. Yes.
Okay.
Everybody's there happily ever after.
I like
Tied it up nicely.
And they hang out in the clubhouse together.
And golf.
And golf.
Yeah, and golf.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's
Perfect
absolutely
ending.
perfect. And I really love that Dorothy is... We all knew it. Come on.
Right. I mean...
Was it just too
let's
early?
have some closure.
Ellen hadn't come out
you
yet?
You couldn't do it. Just not in this timeline. But
Right.
It wasn't in the
we're in the
climate
multiverse
then.
now.
Multiverse.
So...
And I love how Golden Girls is like a gay man, you know what I'm saying? TV, they love it. I feel like they're gay icons, but she wasn't even allowed to be gay.
Who would you say we are of the Golden Girls?
Blanche was skeezing for a reason.
Yeah, you're Blanche. He's Blanche.
Damn right.
He's Blanche, yeah.
I kind of feel like I might be Dorothy.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That sounds about right.
But who would Dilly be?
Betty White.
Sophia, maybe?
Is that Betty White?
No, that's the little old lady.
No,
I could be Betty White.
I think you're Betty White.
Rose. Yeah, it could be
Yeah.
Rose.
Yeah. Rose, that's right.
Yeah.
I love how Betty White is still just super dope.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how she stayed relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I'm sure the old lady has R.I.P. passed. And then
Oh, yeah.
is B. Arthur still around?
No.
Oh, she's passed too.
Dorothy, Rip. Estelle Getty, Sophia, she's gone. I think all of them.
So just Betty White?
I think for Betty.
She's holding on strong.
Yeah, she is. I love her.
That was actually really good.
How are
I
we
like
even
that.
gonna follow-
I could see the scenes playing out in your mind.
Yeah, it is
Seriously.
perfect.
Yeah.
That is so, and I hate when they end a show, a great show like Golden Girls, with just a crap ass ending.
Right. Like who?
You're like, did you guys
Don't do
even
that
think
to
this
us.
through? Did you even care about the characters?
My runner-up, Lost. Somebody make an ending that makes any type of damn sense. Like, don't
No.
do that to us.
No, because okay,
we
can
watched
I,
this thing for how
No.
many damn seasons? You don't do that.
Can I say something?
Shame on you.
If they were gonna make a good ending, they had to have. They're gonna need to go back 3 seasons and start changing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they effed up.
What they did is they were like, we've gone too far. We don't know what we've
Like, you know what? Just
created.
make it all a dream. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's done. It was all a dream.
Because they didn't know how to end it.
Right.
I mean, it's better than black screen.
What was
I don't know, man.
what was
What?
that in?
Sopranos.
Oh, I never watched it. I
Never
think that's a
watched
perfect ending. Just black screen.
it. No, dude. Terrible. Black screen.
We all know what the best ending is in
Oh.
TV history.
All the time.
I already know you know.
MASH.
No, but that was. I hear that's good. No, that wasn't it. Do you know what it is still? Best
I've said
ending.
it before. It made me cry.
In TV?
Well, not cry,
Well,
but tear.
not-
I teared
The
up.
Office?
No,
No. 6 feet under.
6 feet under 100.
Keep it a buck.
Hella keep it a buck, bro. It's literally the worst because they play out the ending of everyone's life and you see how they all die.
Ugh.
Every single character you see how
Gets
they
me
die.
every time.
It's like it's kind of like how you want it though, because then you don't feel like you miss out on anything. You're like you saw everybody to the end.
Yeah, exactly.
But I agree with you, Dilly, on the Lost. Although I watched the whole thing and I wasn't that upset with the ending, but I think that because it had gone off the rails for so long, I was like, what else did I expect?
Dude, that first season,
Ugh.
phenom.
That first season,
Like the first 3 seasons
no,
were
yeah,
great.
you're
Yeah.
right. But
Then it
especially
just
that
got-
first when
Who's
they
your character?
Locke.
Locke?
Oh, Locke
I've
always.
been on the island.
I love Locke.
Mr. Locke. I like Ben for sure. That's my dog. Or the pilot guy. I forget
Wait,
his
which
name,
one's
but
Ben?
The pilot. Who like
The pilot that was in
Ben's
it for 2
the
seconds.
Mr. Locke. You know, he was like he was like the enemy guy. Remember?
Wait, was
I've
he?
always been on the island, Jack.
Wait, was he the one that they held captive for a long?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's Ben.
Yes.
I love Ben.
Mr. Locke.
You're gonna die, Charlie.
What's his name? I love that guy.
Or I like the guy
The
that was like the
Australian
caretaker of the button, like Simon.
No,
or
no, what's
Yeah,
Penny and-
that's who I'm talking
Penny
about.
and Simon.
No,
Is that
not
what-
Simon.
Sawyer or Sawyer.
No.
Oh no, Sawyer's my boy, hands
Sawyer was
down.
the
Please,
homie.
Sawyer's
Love me some
not your
Sawyer.
favorite.
I
He's a
love
skeezer.
Sawyer.
But what's the who are
That guy, the Australian dude,
Yeah.
he was amazing.
I
like
love
Penny
him.
was his chick.
Yeah, and he's hot,
He
bro.
was the guy.
He was like, oh,
He was like down in the hatch, right?
Can you
pressing the
stop,
button.
please? That's gross.
I fucking.
She's firing off gunshots again.
Okay. Okay, so moving on, buddy. What's your make it better?
Oh, I thought I was hitting cleanup.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry.
I'll go first.
No,
or
I
I'll
got.
go
I'm
next.
got. No. Okay, now mine actually. I don't normally do this. Okay, I'm going to talk a very small amount of trash about a Star Trek show.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeet.
Now, granted, it is the newest Star Trek show because I don't have anything bad to say
God,
about Next
please
Gen.
tell me it's Picard.
No, it's not Picard.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's Discovery. And I know you guys don't watch it, but you guys do know what Klingons look like, right?
They got like a spine in the middle of their face.
In the forehead a little bit. And, like Wolf's got that, like, kind of bob or whatever. But they, like, they kind of look like normal people. They don't look that scary. They just look like kind of normal people, a little scary or whatever. In Discovery, they make them look like goddamn monsters. Like, it's not... They look terrifying. Their teeth are all like gross and pointed. They have no hair. They're like bald. They look
how
like
gro-
reptilian.
How
Or
gross.
they look like.
Put some hair on that head.
Wow.
She's really shaming
I
on
know.
people tonight.
She looked right at me too
Yeah.
when she said that.
Put some hair on that head, Dilly. We all know what Dilly would wish for.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, but they look like reptilians. They're like they look terrible.
Terrible.
And they're just, I don't know. I just feel like in a lot of Star Trek series, like, of course, in some shows, the Klingons are the enemy. And in this show, that's true. But they just make them look just...
Because they have no hair, Dilly.
Right. They're just monsters now.
No, and you know what? This is it. This is what it is, too, if I can say
Is
something.
Mr. Clean, is he a monster too?
Yeah.
Does he scare you?
You know?
Are you guys listening to me?
Larry David, is he a monster? He's bald.
Yeah.
No, but
Do you hate on the bald men?
I don't. I would probably... Larry David wouldn't...
Bruce Willis,
Yeah.
he's a monster.
No, he looks fine.
He's bald.
Look, if you have
Monster.
a decent enough face...
Then what?
What? You just stop? We're all waiting.
Right, we're all like, all right, where's the
Dead
punchline?
air.
I'm saying if you have a decent enough face, you can pull the bald head off.
So does Dilly have a decent enough face?
Dilly does have a decent enough face.
It works.
And I'll tell you what else you need to do when you're bald. Okay? You need to have some kind of facial hair in any capacity. And Dilly does it right. He's got glasses, kind of breaks up the monotony of the skin.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
my what's wrong with my skin now?
She's all, it's too pasty.
Am I
No.
a reptile person?
I'm just saying, even a
Are you
person...
calling him a Klingon, is what you're saying?
I'm just saying that, like, even if you're not white, if you have the same skin color
Whoa.
from neck all the way up to the top of your head, you need to break that up with some glasses.
Okay.
I have hair that breaks it up and glasses, so I'm doubling up on my breakup. But if you have no breakup from all your skin color to everywhere on your head, break it up with something. Glasses, beard, a hat. Dilly sometimes doubles up too. You're a triple threat
You
right
know
now.
one thing I refuse to do though?
What?
Is wear like one of those like I don't even know what you call it, but it's like a Sherlock Holmes like hat.
Oh, yeah.
Like they snap in
With
the
the
front
snap?
or
That's
whatever.
like the dad.
You won't catch me in one of those.
It's like
No.
one of the dad starter kits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that kangaroo, like.
Oh, wait, yeah, the
Like a-
Kangol.
it's not
the
it's not
Kangol.
quite a Kangol, but very similar.
Yeah.
It's like an Irish kind of like hat.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys
There
have
is a
to-
name.
It looks
for
like a
it.
door wedge.
You guys have
Right.
totally gotten off topic.
Like a flat.
So what
pillow.
I want to say about making it better for Star Trek Strawberries
Star straps.
is
Stars.
the Klingon, the makeup is completely overdone. They need to calm it down. They way over the top did the Klingons. Like, they're not even relatable, and you can't, it's like impossible for you to bring any like other characters in. Like in Star Trek Discovery, they bring Spock in. Like Spock is in some episodes. They bring Pike in. It's like there's crossover. You can't cross over with any of the Klingons that you know in your head from any of the other Star Treks because they would be completely unrecognizable. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like they just way overdid it. It's just like, calm down. We already know what Klingons look like. There's no reason to completely change the look of the Klingons.
Yeah, why'd they try to reinvent the wheel?
I don't know. Seriously, it was so annoying because it's like, dude, how many Star Trek series have there been? And then you come in with like a brand new looking Klingon?
No, you
Come
just
on.
don't do that.
Just get out, bro. So anyway, that's the only criticism I have about any Star Trek show in all of history. Go ahead, buddy.
So mine, I feel the show was amazing. Where I feel to make it better was their marketing on this show.
Okay.
I feel if this show was to come out now and come on Netflix, we'd be singing a way different tune, or maybe an HBO Max where they can
Right.
make it a little more R-rated. This show is super freaking funny, but it is Man Seeking Woman. And it was an FX show pretty much about a guy that was single, and his imagination, you know what I mean, was like real life. So like his sister goes to set him up with a date, and she's like a troll. You know, so he's like actually going on a date with a troll.
Right.
And then like he's at the restaurant, and like she's like kind of being an asshole, and he like gets her a flower and she eats it, and he goes like ape shit, and he's like, she's a troll, and then everybody just like immediately just starts like, oh my God, I can't believe you would do that, like, you know, you're shaming and all this kind of stuff. But anything that would like you would think would happen like in your imagination is real in this show.
So wait, what's the name of it again?
Man Seeking Woman.
Man Seeking Woman. Is it kind of, remember McBeal?
Ally McBeal?
Alec McBeal. It's kind of a show like that where there was like almost fantasy in it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what it is, but it was real. Like it really happened. You know,
but
like
could other people see that she was
Yes.
a troll?
Yeah, everybody could see it. And that's what was really funny about it. And I thought it was super fun. It's the guy from he's in This Is the End. He's in Superbad. Jay I can't think of his name.
McLovin?
No. He's not in Superbad. He's in
Didn't you just say
You
that?
just said that.
did I say Superbad?
Yeah, I think so.
No, This Is the End, and he's also in Knocked Up.
Seth Rogen.
No, it's Jay.
Jason or Jay.
Schwartzman?
He's in Jeepers Creepers, the first one.
Jeepers Creepers.
Right? He has
Oh my
black
God.
hair,
Why am I
like short
drawing
black
such
hair.
a blank,
Short-
on his name.
Schwartzman? Jason
No,
Schwartzman.
no,
Schwarzkopf.
no. I know I have the face in there, but I can't. He's in like a whole bunch of stuff.
Jeepers Creepers.
A whole bunch.
How'd you
of
get
goodies.
those peepers?
If somebody
Kind
else
of
would
looks like
look, it would
Gordon
be
Levitt,
nice.
but not.
Okay, I
but
can
not
look
the
it up.
same person.
No, but he is super. He's just super funny in it, and I think it was a very original idea, and it just kind of. I don't know if they didn't market it very well, but it just kind of fell on deaf ears. And I think if it was to come out now, it could do really well.
I know that guy.
What's his last name?
Oh, I can't. I don't even know how to say it.
Justin Long. Right?
Barchel.
No.
Baruchel.
Okay.
Jay Barchel.
Oh, okay, that guy.
You know that guy.
Gotcha.
Super skinny guy. But it was a phenomenal show. It was on FX, and it just didn't get picked up.
Right.
And the ending of it was amazing. You know,
It was one season.
yeah, it just didn't do very well, and it never got picked back up. And I think
I
it
hate
could have
that.
been really freaking good, and it just kind of fell on deaf ears.
Did
so.
you guys ever watch that show? Because I felt like it was the same thing. It like didn't. I don't feel like it got the recognition that I felt like it should have gotten. Is Wilfred? Did you guys ever watch that?
No, I saw it, but I never watched
I
it.
loved that show. Yeah, it was like the dog.
He had the Hobbit in it.
Yeah, like Hobbit guy saw a real dog as a man in a dog suit, and he was like Australian. He was like an Australian guy, right?
Right.
And it was so, and the dog like smoked weed, and he was like hooking up with like stuffed animals, and he was so funny. I watched the show like I rewatched the first season like 4 times, and I can't find another person that watches the show.
I think what it is, a lot of it too, was when it came out. Now with streaming services, it's just easier because people can binge it and really get into it. And
Well, I feel like I watched it on Netflix.
Yeah, I think it
Streaming.
was a streaming series.
was it?
Yeah,
I
think
thought it was on regular TV.
No,
Are
I
you
think
sure?
No.
I streamed it 100%.
Yeah, it's a streamer.
So have
I
you,
think,
brother? It's a 100% a streamer. I think you could still stream it. Have you seen it? And you don't
Wilford?
like it?
I've never
Wilford.
watched Wilford.
Oh, will you watch that? I want to know what you think.
If you watch Man Seeking Woman, I'll watch Wilford.
Done. I'll watch Man
Deal?
Seeks.
Wilford Brimley called. He wants his diabetes testing strips back.
Just watch the first episode so you guys can report back.
Is
Tell
that
me
on a
what you-
streaming service?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Okay, done. I'll watch it.
I'll check it. Check it.
You guys watch Wilfred, or Dilly's already seen it. Okay.
Wilfs.
Thank you, brother. Moving on, we've got the one, the only.
Run it.
Let's do it.
It's Dilly's Gaming Corner. Let's play.
All right. Microsoft reverses course on Xbox Live price increase.
Okay.
So it was announced about a week or so ago that the price of Xbox Live Gold would have increased from $60 to $120. And this is because, in my opinion, they were trying to drive people to get the Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate, which I
Right.
think is about $15. But at 11:52 p.m. Eastern Time, Microsoft posted an update to its announcement in which it appeared to reverse course. So their post went a little something like this. We messed up, and you were right to let us know, the statement reads. Connecting and playing with friends is a vital part of gaming, and we failed to meet expectations of players who count on it every day. As a result, we have decided not to change Xbox Live Gold pricing.
Oh, wow.
In addition, the statement announced that reversing years of precedent, access to free-to-play live games would no longer require an active subscription to Xbox Live Gold. The company will be working on to implement that change in the coming months.
Hold on, what was that?
Yeah, so basically, like they have free-to-play games, right? Like
Right.
Fortnite or now, Rocket League, for example. Those are free-to-play games, but you have to have Xbox Live subscription.
Right. Which
to-
costs money.
Yeah, it was $60 for a year, right? Just for that's the base service.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can get the Game Pass, and you can get Game Pass Ultimate. So if you don't have Xbox Live Gold, you can still play those games like multiplayer, even if you don't have the subscription. So they're gonna give people that kind of as an extra incentive saying basically, we screwed up.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was pissed. Like I called your brother because we game share, right?
Right.
And we have a deal. You know what I mean? Like I pay for the subscription, he pays for Costco, and like we have some other things worked in there. So I was like, we're gonna have to renegotiate the contract. You know what I mean? And
That's
then,
a lot of money a year.
Yeah. So like when Netflix does it, it's like $1, right?
Right.
This was they're gonna double the price.
That's insane.
Yeah.
From $60 to $120 a year.
That's crazy. Why did they think they were even going to be able to get away with that?
I don't know what they were thinking.
So you're telling me you wouldn't have paid it though?
Oh, I would have paid it. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That was their thing of like,
There's
hey,
no question about that. You have to have it. I mean, you're not going to not have it.
because it's worthless.
Right. I mean, you
without
can
it.
play like single player games and I guess the free to play games. So they're working on that. They're going to roll that out probably the next month or two. But they reversed course, and that is good news. So now we're good, Brother James.
So wait, you guys share a Costco membership?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah. I'm his significant other.
That's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
His life partner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When we actually went in to get my membership, we told the people we pretended.
Did you?
We were like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get my picture taken." And your brother was like, "This is my partner. I'm gonna put him on."
Oh my God, you guys
Hi.
probably. There's no way people believe that. With
But
James, with
we
those
did it.
shorts, was he wearing those shorts?
Yeah, he had the plaid checker
no
shorts
gay
on. for
man
sure.
wears shorts like that. Sorry, brother, I love you.
He did. So that is good news.
They're bad.
All right, so we're going to talk about Microsoft Games with Gold for February 2021. Some good games. Now, usually they give you 4 games, and it's typically a couple Xbox One games, and then they give you a couple like Xbox 360 games. But this month, they're going to hook us all up with 5, and we have some blockbuster titles. So they're going to hook you up with Gears 5. Yeah,
Gears of War.
Gears of War 5.
Wow.
Yeah, which is the newest installment in the most recent installment in the franchise, I believe. Xbox S enabled, so you're gonna get that good frame rates and all that good stuff. They're also gonna be, and that isn't a Xbox One game. Another Xbox One remake they're putting out is the original from 1998. We're talking about Resident Evil, the OG,
That's a good one.
the remaster. I forgot to say, Gears 5 is going to run from February 1st to the 28th. Resident Evil is going to go from February 1st to the 28th as well. Then you have Dandara, Trials of Fear, which is another Xbox game. You're going to get that from February 16th to March 15th. And then on the original Xbox, they're going to give you Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. And then lastly, for the 360, they're going to give you Lost Planet 2 from February 16th to the 28th. That's a fun game. You got some 4-player co-op, multiplayer battles and stuff like that. So some good games for February. And who doesn't love free games? Gears 5, you can't beat that. So
Right.
Yeah, that.
go out and pick those up, y'all. Some Rocket League news.
Let's do it.
So Rocket League's new game mode rolls out for Super Bowl. So with the Super Bowl steadily approaching, Rocket League developer Psyonix has decided to bring its own version of the big game to the competitive soccer game. On February 2nd, Rocket League's players can try out a brand new game mode called Gridiron. The event will run February 8th and includes event challenges and an NFL fan pack in the store. The Gridiron turns the soccer field into a football field. It's a 4-on-4 match with that attaches when you catch the ball, it attaches to the roof of your car, making that the ball carrier. So anyone who touches the ball becomes the ball carrier, which means that you can set up passes. You can have like another teammate that wants to be a jerk can like come up and take the ball from you, basically. You can also pass the ball by dodging, but double jumping will drop the ball off the top of the car. So it sounds like a good time for all the sports fans out there. Rocket League went free to play back last summer, actually, and is now available on the consoles and the Epic Game Store. So the full rule set, along with the details on the event, is available on Psyonix website. So that sounds fun. Another
That does sound like
a
fun.
little football Rocket League edition.
I
I'm
like
into
that.
I might. It's been a minute for Rocket League, but I might jump back on for that event.
Coco.
Yeah. So that's it.
Thanks, Dill.
That's all I
Thanks,
got.
Dill.
Yep.
The Dilly's Gaming Corner, always a good segue.
Always a
Yeah.
goodies.
The gift that keeps on giving.
That's so true. It's still giving. All right, well, let's get into. We have some really good Sidekick Mayo.
Sidekick Mayo.
I said it better.
You did.
Okay, Dilly, you want to start it off?
I can't.
Oh, the computers
Yeah.
froze?
It went black screen on me.
Okay.
Black
well,
screen.
I'll start.
So you start. Maybe it'll recover.
Okay. So this is from actually not a new sidekick, but we do want to give her a shout out because this is from Jennifer Ramos.
Okay.
Hopefully I said her last name right. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if you're supposed to say her last
people's
name
full names. She put it in the email, so.
right. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
But Jennifer is our very brand new, newest sidekick
New.
After Dark subscriber.
Yeah, thank you so much. Best way to support the show.
It's the best way to support the show. Jennifer, thank you so much. I actually met her for the first time just a few nights ago. She came by to see the podcast studio and see the salon. She brought us some vino.
Nice.
Yeah.
We drank
It was very jammy.
It was very jammy, super good. I'm actually working on the second bottle as we speak. And yeah, she was lovely.
Dude,
a lovely
I've
woman.
known her for a long time.
Yeah.
She used to work at the bowling alley and she's a witness for your boy rolling a 3, honey.
But Jennifer, please, I'm going to need confirmation on that.
That's real talk.
Jen, come on.
Yeah, we're gonna need
Okay.
to fact check that, Jennifer.
Okay, here we go. So, hello, heroes and fellow sidekicks.
Hello.
This may age me, long-time listener, first-time writer. That does age you because it's been going on for a while. Thought it was about time to send a message instead of listening on my own and talking back to the screen. I find myself making notes to myself for later conversations. First of all, thanks to Buddy and Cheese for the tour of Sector 7 in the studio. I'm super impressed, inspired, and excited for the salon team and podcast team. My event planning mind was losing her shit. Let's do it. Okay, that's right. I am a well of useless information, so it seems like every week I laugh a little too much to myself while listening because I feel like you totally get me. Can't believe that nobody listened Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1992. It listed, I'm so sorry, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1992 in any of the top 5 movies from 95 or 90 to 95. I'm actually surprised about that because Buddy, you love.
I went all 93, dude.
That's right.
For what it's worth, I did see that movie at the Cinedomes on Arden when they were there.
When they were
that
the Teats?
specific movie.
Uh-huh.
So
The
just
Tetons.
putting that out
Honestly, it's a good movie.
Oh,
there.
great.
The front domes, not the back ones.
Oh, the front.
Oh, the front ones are the good
Yeah.
ones.
I would like
Just
10-10 recommend
Don't get it
that.
twisted.
Yeah.
100% agree with Cheese about Empire Records and entirely resonates with my preteen emo nerdy self. Totally. Moving on, curious what you all thought about the preview for Godzilla vs. Kong. Tried to see as many Easter eggs as possible. Looking forward to watching movies again this year. Take care and look forward to hearing more. If this is the time I should create a fun name, Wine Lady, I will leave that to you. Bye.
Wine lady.
Bye. Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you for writing in, and
Jennifer,
thanks for supporting the show.
Yeah,
Yes,
Jennifer, thank
you.
you so much for supporting the show and listening to us week after week. Probably drive you crazy with not remembering or not knowing anything.
No, wino's too easy. We got to think of a good name.
Vino?
Pruno?
Jammy?
Jam. Jam. No. Jam.
Jenny Jam?
Just jam.
Just Jam?
Kind of like from Parks and Rec.
Yeah. Jam.
Jam.
Nothing but net.
Ooh,
Glass.
jam.
Hey, Jam.
Hey, you just got jammed.
Jammed.
Actually,
just
she
got
could write
got
in
jammed.
and be like, you just got jammed. Retro jammed.
Glass.
Glass. All right, well,
Yeah,
Jam,
you-
thank you so much for writing in.
Thanks for writing in, Jam.
Jam, we hopefully hear from you soon.
Yeah, you got to write in again, Jam.
Yeah, do it, Jam. Jam. Are you
Jam.
back?
I'm back up.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, got a little something from Chris Neal right here.
Ooh, Christopher Neal.
We all
Oh,
love
that's
a
my
good Chris.
boy.
We
That's
all
my
love a good
boy.
Chris Neal email, right?
We love it, Neil.
All right, first things first. Welcome back, Dilly, a.k.a. El Delardo, with a D. You were missed, Dilly, but Watson and Katana held it down in your absence. Good hearing you back on the mic. Dilly, Dilly, Dilly. Can't you see? Sometimes your games just hypnotize me. Oh,
That was a good one.
oh.
Dilly, 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 can't you see? Sometimes the games just hypnotize me.
Hey, brother James, can we do a remix to Dilly's Gaming Corner like that?
Yes.
We should do
Oh.
that for the DRR.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dilly, dilly, dilly.
All right,
Can't you-
Mad
Sorry.
King. Looks like the closest matches for my Camaro specs are dealership in Sac. So when I go get that, I'm scooping you and Dilly up, and you know what we have to do? Wait, is that cheese and katana in a puddle? Punch it.
Boom!
Boom. Wet cheese.
Ew, wet cheese, gross.
Dude.
Oh, my dear sweet Sheila.
Yes.
I can't even call you cheese or TT or tater tot for this one. How in God's name did you call Sean Astin Steve Austin last week? And Dilly or Buddy even said Stone Cold to give you a chance to correct. And you were like, yup, Stone Cold. Final answer. Double down like they are the same person. How, Sway? Just how? My nerd head almost exploded and damn near wrecked my vehicle.
I'm crying. Oh, that's so good.
Also, I enjoyed your interpretation of Buddy saying that we're going to splash you in Katana, and somehow that led to wet clothes and nudity.
Yeah.
I was truly astonished that your imagination took it there. Quite interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong. You are definitely gorgeous, and Logan is very lucky. Is very lucky, and when the apocalypse comes, holla at your boy.
At your boy.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You know it.
But I couldn't just try to scam on you with your brother present. I mean, who am I? Watson? Oh, snap. Just kidding. Love Watson. He brings that hot fire. And you better hook him up with one of your stylists.
You know it.
Finally, let me just say that I know Katana's true superhero identity, but I will say nothing.
Ooh, another person found out.
And we'll wait for her reveal when she's ready. And I'm going to delete that Bang Bang Niner Gang track because I die inside every time I hear it. Anyways, rock on, players. Keep making this year great. Chris Neal.
Thank you so much, Neil.
That was a hitter of an
That
email.
was his.
Slapper,
Actually,
dude.
his are always slappers, dude.
Yeah, that was good.
He always be talking some shit.
It's just like he came on as the sidekick strong.
Yeah. I love Christopher Neal.
And I mean, that he wants to splash you guys from a puddle, I mean, makes him even higher up on my list.
Yeah, that's P1 status for sure.
Yeah, that.
Get it.
There's no doubt about that.
So this next email that Dilly's gonna read, his email, right? It changes every time.
Yeah. And we haven't heard from him in quite a long time. I thought he like got the vid and passed away.
Yeah, I thought he or whatever you get back in yonder.
The
I
mumps,
think you get the plague as well.
Yeah, probably the plague.
the black lung.
Are you seized up again?
You might get that bird flu or something. No, I'm gonna give this I'm gonna try to get through this.
Okay. Read his email.
Okay.
I mean, his email address.
Okay. That
Changes
requires some
every time, so good.
scrolling. All right, so sir. Okay, so what it do at booboo.westside. It might be boo boo. All right. Good morrow to you heroes.
Wait, we didn't say who it was from.
This is from Sir Flintlock Chasm Seeker.
Okay.
I hope I find you all in good health. It has been some time since my last correspondence to you, but I felt it necessary to write and confirm my allegiance to the crown.
Oh, God.
Yes.
My loyalty has always and will always reside with the king, Sterling Nickerson, fifth of his name, defender of the realm, guardian of the heroes, the greatest of all ages. Why in his name alone is the wealth of history, proving he is ordained by God himself to rule over all else. Sir Dillington of Scalardoshire. Scalardoshire. I must attest that your absence has been felt and your return is refreshing, as you are the glue that keeps the kingdom together. Without you, the ship would most certainly sink, and without your righteous hand, many would perish. As I have said in the past, you are the champion of the realm, and you are the best that the Mad King's army has to offer. Hold on, I have to get my scrolling down. Hope I don't freeze up right here.
Don't freeze up.
Okay. The story continues.
Okay.
Lady Sheila, you, my lady, have come to be an usurper, whatever that means. Treasonous acts have been committed in your behalf from the support of an uprising to overthrow the king's position.
True.
To supporting his enemies, and I'm sure in allowing them to storm the castle, bringing others to your cause, such as the villainous Katana sorceress, to converting men like Sir Watson the Great to fight on your behalf. Your shame should be great for attempting to steal the throne in such blasphemous ways. You are Claudius, the villain who murders the king in order to steal away the throne.
Yep.
I had and yet still have faith that you are, and be better that you would support our king as an advisor and not as a thief to his right.
It's true. It's my birthright.
Wow.
To the serpent-tongued sorceress who has been working so hard to steal the souls of sidekicks with your sultry voice and hypnotizing beauty, just know you have not been able to convert me. I am the smith of the kingdom, forging blades in service to my king, and I shall smite thee down with the furious wrath and vengeance. I am away to my duties. Long live the king and his reign. Be just and mighty. Forever, your faithful companion, Sir Flintlock, Chasm Seeker, Esquire, the Third. Woo! That was awesome.
That was money.
That was intense.
It was like a story played out in my mind as I was reading that.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to get him on the show.
How about the serpent-tongued sorceress?
Yeah, that was.
That's
We know who-
Katana.
yeah.
That's Katana.
Yeah. And you're kind of being put on blast right
Yeah,
now.
Like
dude.
hell on blast, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Not even kind of. He's like, you're trash.
Yeah.
You trash.
He put
like,
the
"You're
ass
trash."
on Blizzast.
The best part is Ebony used to like cheese. She's definitely like fallen pretty hard.
I have not
I
two
agree.
people that think that you're better than you really are.
No, everybody's kind of like done with your
They
shenanigans.
kind of see.
You're a wish-washy person. One week you're on my side, then you jump back to Katana, then you're on Dilly, then you're hating on me again.
No,
You're
it's
just
not
wishy-washy.
It's not wishy-washy. It's just, I'm just playing the field.
You're wishy-washy.
I'm seeing who I need.
You don't have any alliances. Your word means nothing,
That's true.
you know?
That's true. I'll give you
Treasonous acts have
Yeah.
been committed.
that. I'm an upspur.
Trigo now.
You
You are Claudius.
Usurper.
Claudius.
Thank you so much, everybody. Chris, Sir Flintalk, Jennifer, thank you so much, you guys, for writing in.
Yeah. No, who?
Sir Flintalks.
No, and?
Jam. And Jam. And Christopher Neal. Thank you so much. You know what? I feel like Christopher Neal needs a nickname, too. He doesn't. We just call him Chris Neal. Mm-hmm. I think we got to come up with one.
Yeah, we got to come up with a name.
I kind of just like Neilsy.
The killer of
Nielsen?
cheese.
Nielsen?
The killer of cheese?
No, he's not. He loves cheese. I've seen
he
him.
likes me more.
I've seen him eating cheese before in pictures on Facebook.
In pictures.
Victor.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
That is the show. We fought, we cried, we laughed, we loved.
Yep.
I don't know if there's much loving going on.
I think somebody farted because it stinks.
Definitely cheese. Smells like a cheese fart.
Somebody poured it.
Poured.
All right, well, you guys can find us on Instagram at Hardly Heroes. You can find us on Facebook, Hardly Heroes. You can find us on YouTube at Hardly Heroes. You can find us on Twitter at Hardly Heroes.
Oh, number one.
Number one.
Or go to Podbean, become a patron. It's the best way to support the show. And really, you are our favoriteest listeners. And
but also go to Facebook, the Hardly Heroes
Sanctorum.
It's such a fun place to go. We keep the conversation going. We post funny memes, and we fight with each other. We continue to fight with each other on there.
Yeah, and we get show ideas from there. So if you guys have any show ideas, put them out there.
That's true. Sonny.
Yeah, and just remember one thing.
It might be doo-doo.
Just kidding.
Disclaimer.
They don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
See you guys.
Good night. Love you. Bye.